Alright guys, welcome back to Cooking with Coupel, the only YouTube channel that serves up low-carb cuisines with a side of dank memes. So if that's something you think you might enjoy, consider subscribing. Today I'm doing something a little different since recently you guys have been curious to know how I film my recipe videos in such a small studio apartment. I'm going to be doing a full breakdown of how I get it done, so let's get into it. I filmed in various different spots in my apartment, so you guys have pretty much seen the entirety of my 600 square foot studio. I've done a few videos in front of my windows where it really didn't require me to have any additional lighting, so today we'll mainly be covering my regular kitchen setup. To make it easy for you guys, I am going to have links to all the equipment that I mentioned in this video right down below. I'm also going to mention the price of each item as I go throughout the video, and I think you guys are going to be pretty surprised at what I can pull off with gear this inexpensive. Okay, so let's get into it. The first thing I do is I set up my more sturdier tripod that's going to handle the camera that's going to be taking care of all of my B-roll. The one that I have specifically is actually a very old tripod from one of my wife's first cameras, but I will have a link to a very similar one down below for you guys to check out. Mounted on this tripod is going to be my beloved Canon M6 Mark II, which I have actually planted right there, just grabbing some extra side angle shots right now. I bought this camera about a year ago when I was doing some freelance gigs, and when paired up with the Sigma 30mm lens, it produces some beautiful tight B-roll shots for whatever recipe I'm working on. This combo will run you around $1,200. If you're on a bit of a tighter budget, highly recommend checking out the Canon M50. It's priced at around $759 on Amazon right now, which includes the kit lens, but if you bought the body of the camera through Canon's site and then grabbed yourself the Sigma 30mm lens, it should run you a little under $900. Not sure if this comes off as a surprise to anybody, but the main camera that I use for all my videos is actually my phone. Currently using the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra, and honestly I think it handles the job beautifully. I set this up on a cheap $20 tripod, adjust to my desired settings in the Pro mode. So now it's time to handle the lighting. You can easily achieve a great look for a little under $100. I'm currently using the newer brand studio lights that include these nice diffusers that soften the harsh light from the bulbs. I place one at an angle facing directly at me, and then usually I'll put one in the back of my setup, actually typically around here facing the back to light up my background. Now for the last and arguably most important component to any great YouTube video is good sound. This actually took me the longest time to dial in. You only need to go as far back to my orange chicken parm video, which I'll throw up in a card, well, probably like right up here. But there you'll see that at the time I was still using a lav microphone. It's probably because I had a cheaper one that the sound was just coming off way too muffled, and it took way too much processing to get it to sound decent, and I was just never happy with how it sounded, honestly. I ended up switching back to a shotgun microphone that I've actually had for a very long time, which is the Takstar shotgun mic. This thing will run you $30 on Amazon, and honestly it produces fantastic audio. I then got myself an Amazon Basics boom stand, a 16-foot extension cable to run from my Canon M6 to the end of the boom, and place it roughly about 1.5 feet away from my face, just close enough to be able to pick me up very nicely, and so I don't have it in the shot. And now that all my gear is set up, I move my kitchen island into place, prepare any ingredients beforehand, print or write down any measurement notes or talking points, send the wife off for a bit, and start filming. Then there's nothing left to do but upload the footage, sync and enhance the audio, drink a few brewskis, perform a sacred ritual to allow the meme gods to take over my body and do the editing for me. And then I eventually come to with nothing left but to hit the upload button, and well, that's it. Alright guys, I think that pretty much covers everything. If I missed anything, or if you guys have any further questions, I'm more than happy to help. Just leave a comment down below, and I will respond as soon as I can. If you enjoyed the video and got something out of it, please hit the like button and maybe consider subscribing. One last thing before I go too, just wanted to say welcome to the 50 new subscribers that I got since uploading the Jollibee video. Yeah, hey, it's nice to have you guys here. Welcome to the channel. Glad you guys enjoyed the Jollibee video. Hopefully you guys are checking out some of my older content as well. And yeah, just stay tuned. Every 2 weeks I put out a new recipe video or cooking basics, or yeah, just something to help you guys get in the kitchen and make some good food. Okay, I think that's gonna do it, so I'll see you guys next time.
What is that? What the fuck?